This meeting is being recorded.
Bonjour and welcome back. So now today we will learn using what we have learned yesterday, right? Using the articles in a sentence and how articles are used. We will see there in the sentences along with the nouns, how it is used, right? So there are two very initial level questions that you will find in French. One is qu'est-ce que c'est and another one est un, est une, or they. And there are some more questions that you will learn further also. These are the first two questions today. We will learn what is this all about, right? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Would you like to pronounce? Qu'est-ce que c'est? So like that, if I'm going slow, okay. So this is a combination like this. Que, es, que, se. So this is a combination like this, but two E to cannot be together. So first is removed and then there is a apostrophe here. Similarly, this is happening here also. And the pronunciation becomes qu'est-ce que c'est? Okay, pronunciation becomes qu'est-ce que c'est? And what does this mean? Que means what? Que est, what is? Ce, this, that, it is, or this is. What is this that it is? Or what is this that this is? So in this case, this is a full meaning, literally, if you translate it. Simple meaning, simply if you interpret it, it means basically what is this or what is it? Okay, that is the meaning of the first sentence. And the second sentence, second interrogative sentence that you have below that, that is this or are these, right? Like this. And then you have something. Either you put one, a, an, or some. So you have this question, es, yun, or they, and then you put something. Right? So this question is what is this or what is it? And then you will answer it, it is, or this is this or something. And in this case, when it is this or are these, then you will say yes and no, and then put the answer, right? So we will see how it is in French, what is happening in French for that, right? So, yes. So when somebody is asking you this question, okay, qu'est-ce que c'est? Then you will answer c'est une moto, okay? C'est une moto, c'est un vélo, c'est une voiture, c'est un caméscope, c'est un téléviseur. And these days, the new television, this is the older television, is called televiseur. New television is télévision. And that's a feminine word, okay? C'est une télévision. So like that, this way you will answer the first question. But the second question, what will happen in this case? If this is the question, this is a confirmatory question, yes, no question. So in this case, you will add a we or no. And in this case, question will be es un moto. Okay, in this case, the question will be es un moto. And the answer will be we, c'est un moto. Or if the question is es un velo and showing this picture, then no, ce n'est pas un velo. We'll go into the negative sentence later on. Let's focus right now on a very simple one so that it doesn't become difficult for you. So, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une moto. Est-ce une moto? Oui, c'est une moto. So right now, let's stay till these two questions and the affirmative answer. Negative one, we will learn later on. In the plural form, ce sont des vélos. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ce sont des vélos. So, what are these? These are cycles. Okay? Or bicycles. Right? Similarly, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est un appareil photo. Okay? C'est un appareil photo. Similarly, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une calculatrice. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une lampe. Right? So, you getting it? How you can answer these questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Very good. So, now, if I ask you, qu'est-ce que c'est?
C'est un stylo.
C'est un stylo.
C'est
C'est
un
un stylo.
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 Okay, there is a liaison formed here. In this case, you see, there is a liaison formed between this T and U, and that's how it becomes c'est une moto, c'est un caméscope, c'est un stylo.
Stylo.
Right?
Yes.
Very good. So this way, now I want you guys to ask each other a few questions and answer.
How do we start?
Yeah, you have to show something, some object, and ask.
Okay.
Or should I show one object? Let me show one object and you ask question, no problem.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Pencil is called crayon, okay?
crayon. C'est
Crayon.
un des crayons.
It's masculine.
Un.
C'est une masculine.
C'est un crayon.
C'est un crayon. C'est un
Ton.
crayon.
Crayon.
Yes. Okay.
C'est ton crayon.
C'est un crayon. Right? Now,
Yeah.
similarly, if I show you this,
Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une mobile.
c'est une portable.
C'est une portable.
C'est une portable. Portable is mobile.
Ouais.
Okay? Or if you want to say
Téléphone.
telephone or mobile phone, then you will say c'est une
Téléphone.
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 c'est une téléphone portable.
Portable. Okay.
Okay? Or simply for mobile people use normally, c'est une portable. That's it. Okay? So like this, you can practice different kinds of sentences like this, showing it and practicing it about several things. So you can make several such questions and answer these questions about all the things around you, the vocabularies that you are learning. And you put which articles here?
Un, une, des.
Yun and they. And which type of articles these are?
Indefinite.
Indefinite articles. Excellent. Excellent. Bravo. So, do you have any doubt in this? How you have used it?
Yeah, okay. So if there are two books, it will be ce sont des livres.
Yes. Ce sont, not ce sont. Ce sont
Ce sont
des livres.
livres.
Ce sont des livres.
So DES will be pronounced as they or the.
They.
They.
As I explained you in the last class, when you have at the only here, right? After the consonant and is at the end, then that will not be pronounced and that will be pronounced not be pronounced means basically it will be pronounced as a, and which will complete the sound of sir. Sir. But as soon as it is followed by one consonant, another consonant, then this will be pronounced as a. Okay.
Yeah.
So this will become they in that case.
They.
Same thing was happening with la, le, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
You've seen that yesterday. Previous class I've explained that,
Yes,
right?
Correct.
Same thing is happening here also. And similar pronunciation, what rules that I'm explaining you guys, that will be applied all across French language. So you remember last weekend's class, I was telling you to start reading French text right now. Whether you understand or not, doesn't matter right now. What I'm asking you to start reading is through the pronunciation that you have learned of the alphabets and articles alphabets and diphthongs and the pronunciation of what accents. So all these you try to apply in that. If you start doing that, recording your voice and sending it in the group, I will be able to evaluate and correct your sounds, correct your voice. This I have given this task last weekend. So
I have I have recorded myself. I'll just send it because I just want to know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not.
exactly.
So there was this text which I was doing a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Dessus, oui et non. Je suis
Just forwarding it in the group. I just want to know
Oui
if it's
and
right
no.
or not.
Yeah, send it. Yeah, send it, or we can also slowly, if the video or audio recordings will be bigger in size, then we can create a Google Drive and we can put it there and we can evaluate that. No problem. I'll help
So
you
this
in
was just
that.
a basic conversation that I was hearing, and I wanted to pronounce it like how they do it. And yes, so this is something that I did last week. So I thought it was something for myself, and thought I'll just show it to you.
Keep sending, no problem, and we'll evaluate. Don't worry. And if you didn't purchase as of now some books, try to purchase something which will help you or give you direction to basically do the course. So I suggested you this cheaper one like Moje Bleu. So those will be giving you lots of opportunities to. The book will be giving you lots of opportunity to practice lots of exercises, right?
Yeah.
That will be helpful to try to purchase some, and then you can start practicing along with, right? So let's move forward and let's see more questions. Let's see other questions which can be with articles. Now in this slide, we'll be using article. Which one?
Le, la, le.
And these are
Definite articles.
definite articles. These are definite articles. So le, la, le are definite articles you have learned already. And here we are proposing these two popular questions in French. Où est le, la, le something, or où sont les something, right?
Plural. Yeah.
Plural noun. So this means what? Où means what? You have learned that.
What? Where?
No, where, right?
Where?
Who is where?
Where?
And this word a and sont is basically to be verb. Right now I'm just giving you. So as we have in English is and are, so these two are is and are. In previous slide also you have seen this. This was is, right? What is this, that, it is, or this is. Okay. So similarly here also this is a is and sont is are. We will learn the conjugation later on, don't worry. This is the very beginning right now. So these are again a very important question. And there is another question also. Another question I have tried to put here. Montrez-moi un vélo. Montrez-moi. Montrez means to show. Montre-moi means show me. Okay? Show me. Right? So in this case, we are again using this another question. So these 4 questions that you have learned, 2 questions before in the previous slide, and this question and this question, these all are basically why I'm putting it here, because with these questions, the answer of these questions can be using the articles there, definite or indefinite articles. In this case, we are using definite articles. And then, où est la vélo? Where is the vélo? So here, as of now, you're not knowing lots of vocabulary. So I'm just putting a phrase. Voici and voilà. Voici and voilà. Here it is. It means itself, here it is. And voilà means there it is.
There it is.
Okay. Voici and voilà. Here it is. And there it is.
So it's
Okay.
not voici or it's voici.
Voici and voilà. Voici and voilà.
But why is it voila pronounced as voi wa and then voi voi in this? Is that a rule or something that we can't change? Or it's voici la vela, velo?
Voici means here it is. You see, it is like this is a combination of voi and ec. Ec
Okay.
means here. Okay, and
Yes.
this is a expression, you can say. In French, it is an expression, and this expression itself means here it is. And this expression voila is again combination of va and la. So this is again an expression, and this means there it is. Okay, and these two expressions are used to present something. When you are presenting something, here it is, there it is, or you might be in the restaurant when you're going, the butler or the boy also, the garçon also can use this. I mean, bringing something and then presenting it. Voila, it is. Okay, so like that, you will find this kind of expression used in French. Okay.
This voila, we use it in English as well. Like we found it.
That
like
has come from French only.
Okay.
You'll find lots of words from French used in English very, very frequently now. Right? I would recommend you the video that I have asked you in our channel about this effect of French in English, effect of English on French, like that, right? So you can go through that, and then probably it will be helpful. Yeah. Right. So now, où est la vélo? Voici la vélo. Où est? What?
Where? Sorry, I lost.
Les vélos. Let's see. I'm asking in plural. Où est? Où sont les vélos?
Yeah.
So how will you answer?
Voici.
Voici. Voici les vélos. Now I have put one sentence like this also, not using voici, normal way. Les vélos, in this case, you will put like this. Les vélos are ici, here. Or you can also put la if you want. Here I have put these 2 sentences, you see. La vélo est ici. La vélo est ici. So there is a liaison going there, right?
Yeah.
And similarly, la vélo est là. Okay? La vélo est là. La vélo est ici. La vélo est là. So that is for here and there. So this way also you can use. right?
So la is there, right?
La means there.
There, and ici is here.
Ici means here. So either you can use expressions voici and voila, or you can use a full sentence like this. La vélo est ici, la vélo est là. Où
Yeah.
sont les vélos? Voici les vélos. Les vélos sont ici. Right?
So
Again, here there is a liaison. Les vélos sont ici. D'accord?
the code.
D'accord means
Okay.
okay. So somebody asks you, d'accord? Okay. Okay. D'accord. So, où est l'appareil photo? Read out.
Où est l'appareil photo?
Mhm.
Where is
Jitin,
où est sorry,
l'appareil?
l'appareil photo?
Very good. Answer, read out.
voici l'appareil photo?
Jitin,
Voilà,
Voici l'appareil photo.
voici.
Voici.
Right? Voici.
voici
Voici
l'appareil
l'appareil
photo.
photo.
Voici l'appareil photo.
L'appareil.
Voilà l'appareil photo.
Voilà
Voilà
l'appareil
l'appareil
photo.
photo.
L'appareil photo est ici.
L'appareil photo est
Oui.
ici.
Est ici.
Ici.
Again, there is a
Liaison.
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 Right?
Yes, l'appareil photo. Okay.
Okay. Now this side. Montrez-moi une vélo.
Montrez-moi un vélo.
Une vélo.
Un vélo.
Un vélo.
Un नहीं, une.
Une.
vélo.
Une vélo.
Montrez-moi un vélo.
Une vélo. Une.
Une. Une vélo. Montrez-moi.
So the who is Yoon?
Une.
Y-O-O-N.
You. Why you? Une.
Not completely, but I'm just writing it like this. Une vélo.
Un vélo.
Okay?
Montrez-moi un vélo.
Une
Voici
vélo.
un vélo.
More.
So vélo is a cycle, so it's a female.
Yes.
Because all motor cars and anything that is locomotive are feminine.
Not all locomotive. Usually, you can keep it like this, that smaller ones and the ones that you can drive, usually the smaller ones, those are feminine, like cycle, bicycle, motorcycle, car, but not the truck. Truck is big one. So camion becomes masculine. All the bigger ones like plane, avion, camion, okay? So all those becomes masculine. See, it's a little bit of gender bias there.
Yeah.
Probably while developing the language. Yeah. Voici un vélo.
Voici un vélo.
Voilà un vélo.
Voilà un vélo.
Montrez-moi un appareil photo.
Montrez-moi un appareil photo.
Un appareil photo.
Un appareil photo.
Yes. Jitin, try.
Sorry, the first one was?
Try. Montrez-moi un vélo or montrez-moi un appareil photo, like that. Try this one. Go slow, no problem. Don't, but try to pronounce it correctly. Yeah.
Montrez-moi un
appareil. This one, when it is un is un.
Okay.
Right? And yun with is yun. Okay? So this one is yun. This one is but it goes together with followed by this. So ana appareil photo. Liaison.
Okay.
An appareil photo. liaison, right?
Okay.
Montrez-moi un appareil photo.
Montre-moi un appareil photo.
Très bien, très bien. Voici un appareil photo.
Voici un appareil photo.
No,
Un
no,
appareil.
don't separate these two. Go
Un appareil.
together. Because
Voici
there is a
un
liaison, go together.
Voici
Un appareil.
un
See,
appareil
you
photo.
can see these two words separate. Consider it in your mind, these two words are together. And then try to pronounce.
Un appareil photo.
Yes, un appareil photo. Voici un appareil photo. So you are joining these two, pronouncing it together. That is what liaison is.
Yeah, here is
Voilà.
the camera.
Voilà un appareil photo.
Voilà un appareil photo.
Très
Voilà
bien,
un
très
appareil
bien.
photo.
Bravo. Jitin, try it.
Voilà un appareil photo.
Très bien. Bravo, bravo. Guys are catching very well. Keep practicing it. That's what. So when you keep reading, similarly, many sentences in those I told you the text, French text, it will be very, very easy for you after that, right? You can easily pronounce correctly, completely correctly. Now, these two sentences you have learned now. Now we will do a little bit of practice. Okay, what we'll do? We'll do a bit of practice. So let me stop sharing this one and let me share a excerpt from the Moshe Blur book. So this book is an older version book, a very older version. So I found somewhere PDF online, which is a freely available. But same book is available now in a colorful format, and you may purchase that if you want to by going into the store LangEcole store link that I shared. In that you can just go there and you can find out the Blur and buy the first one and second one right now. First we will complete the first one, then in the A1 level itself we'll move into the second one also. Okay, so when you'll have colorful one, then it will be easy for you and you like the look and feel. So now these are similar lessons that you've learned. Based on that, un homme, une femme, un garçon, une fille that you have seen yesterday. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Same questions that I taught you just now. C'est un livre, c'est un cahier, c'est un stylo, c'est un crayon. You did that practice. The next question, est-ce que bon? Confirmatory question. Confirmatory questions. Oui, c'est un bon. Non, ce n'est pas un bon. I'm not focusing right now too much in the negative one, but you can still see the structure here. What is the structure? No, then this sir comes here, but no, N-E, no, is a negative. Two negative words are surrounded by the verb. Sorry, verb is surrounded by the two negative words, ne, N-E, and pas. That is how in French we make a negative sentence. So I'll explain you in detail also further after we learn about now next chapter. Don't worry. As of now, that's why I'm not asking you to focus on this one. Stay there. The affirmative one, we will learn further. What we'll do now, we'll do a bit of exercise now. So this slide is for the exercise 1, 2, and 3. So first one, you will be answering with the sentence, qu'est-ce que c'est? So you'll be answering about each of the thing, qu'est-ce que c'est, with the full sentence. Write it in the full sentence. Then similarly, this one, make the, okay. So in case if you have to make the negative sentence, like if it is not a stylo, like in this one, in this case, this is a livre. So in that case, you will take the example from here and then try to write the sentence, okay? And try to understand the structure there. If there will be difficulties, we'll look at it. Then écrivez un and nul, depending on, you'll feel like you did the exercise yesterday. Similarly, we'll be doing the exercise with this. Okay. So let's do this, these three exercises, and then we will move further. Do you want to write this structure, first one? This negative structure?
Yes.
Yeah, please write one sentence of this, and then we will move to the exercise part. I'll keep it open for you, and then you can complete this.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, Abhinav, can you once pronounce that? What that?
One pronunciation.
Yes. No. How do we pronounce that negative line?
I'm not getting your question. How do we?
He wants to know how
Pronounce.
do you pronounce that sentence? Like, can you read it?
Okay, yes. No, est-ce un banque? No, ce n'est pas un banque. So there is a liaison here. No, ce n'est pas un banque. C'est une table. Right? Getting it? Don't worry. As of now, it's a singular. So just practice this one. We will further go into the structure of the negative sentences. We'll do more practice there. Okay? As of now, just practice this in a singular sentence because you'll have all the examples in singular. Okay?
Okay.
So let's do the exercises now. So I'll stop the recording for the time because you'll be doing the exercise and then we'll come back. We'll correct. Okay, similar to est un livre, there is another type of question where we add esque before any affirmative sentence, and it becomes a confirmatory question. Okay, what are confirmatory questions? Are basically close-ended questions, right? Where you answer with oui or no, yes or no. So in this case, also similar to est un livre, this is a confirmatory question. In this case, what happens? Ask you put before the complete phrase in general. Okay. So ask c'est un livre. Instead of est un livre, ask c'est un livre. C'est un livre means this is a book, right? Or this is similarly, or it is a book. So in this case, what you're doing, we are adding ask before. That means we are asking confirmation about this. Est-ce que c'est un livre? Then you can answer oui, c'est un livre, or non, ce n'est pas de livre. And in plural, est-ce que ce sont des livres? Oui, ce sont des livres. And est-ce que ce sont des cahiers? In this case, it is not a cahier, so non, ce ne sont pas des cahiers, ce sont des livres, right? So in this case, what you're doing, negative sentence, what you're doing, Sir, I was explaining you in the previous slide, right? Earlier, previous page. So, ne separate becomes son, and then pa, and then they, and then cahier, and then you put ce sont des livres, right? So this way,
Yeah.
in the
So what
plural,
is a cahier? It's a book only, right?
cahier is a notebook, like
Okay.
copy,
Okay. Okay.
not a book. Okay. So book is livre, cahier is notebook. Okay. So similarly, ask un mouchoir. Mouchoir is handkerchief. Then you will confirm it. Oui, c'est un mouchoir, right? So this is another question, ask, right? With ask, you are asking. So ask is this that? This is a livre, right? So you have learned qu'est-ce, what is this? You've learned ask, is this that? You've learned is that s, or is this s, is this a book? So this question you've learned. You've learned about montrez-moi, right? Montrez-moi, un stylo, in a stylo like that. And you have also learned what? Où est, right? Où est le livre? Where is? So you've done exercise for some of them in the previous exercise. Now we will do more exercise for this in this chapter a little bit, because we've already learned this also. This is also related to the same thing, indefinite articles, use of indefinite articles through different question and answer. So now we'll do these exercise also quickly. So I've just kept it open for you. You can start doing it. Okay, this one. So the first one here again, qu'est-ce que c'est? So this question you've already seen and you will answer. Second one, est-ce que c'est? Confirmatory again. So you will be answering oui or no, and then complete sentence. Third one, est-ce que ce sont? Again in the plural form. So you'll be answering in the plural, negative or affirmative form. And then you will write écrivez la leçon 1 au pluriel. Okay, so this one you okay. Where is the okay. The lesson 1, they are saying to convert into a plural form like this one. Okay, c'est un homme. So you'll convert it into plural. So that is what they are asking in that question, the third one. Similarly, this all I think in that chapter, entire lesson, they are asking to convert into plural form in this one. Okay. So third one is that. So we'll open that once you are completed these two questions, these three questions. The fourth one, I'll open that chapter so that you can write that. And numbers we have not learned right now, so you can leave this question right now. Okay. So these three questions, and then fourth one when you'll do, I'll open that first lesson. Just let me know. Okay. Let's complete these three.
Amitabh, what we called?
Okay, so let's move forward to the nouns. How and in the nouns we will learn about how these nouns are masculine, feminine, how you can recognize them. Some of the nouns can be changed to feminine from masculine. Some of the nouns, and then we will also learn after that how you can recognize singular and plural, and how you can make from singular to plural. So these all things we will learn further, how to make nouns or how to recognize nouns. First thing, let me start with the nouns about continents, countries, right? So the earth, the mother earth basically is called La Terre. Terre is land also, okay? Land or earth. So La Terre, it's a feminine word, La Terre. And all the continents on the earth, all the continents on the earth starts with voyelle. Okay, all the continents name starts with voyelle. For example, Europe, Amérique, Amérique du Nord, Amérique du Sud, Asie, Afrique, and Oceania. All of them are starting with voyelle. And all of them are again feminine. Okay, though before it you will be use articles. If you have to use, which articles you'll use? L apostrophe, because it starts with voyelle.
Yeah.
But all of these are actually feminine. So what happens if it is feminine? Other places when you'll use it, you'll have to make the sentence accordingly, because you'll consider these continents again as a feminine. Right. So with articles, it will be pronounced as l'Europe, l'Amérique, l'Asie, l'Afrique, l'Océanie. So Oceania is what? Oceania. Oceania is what?
Australia, Fiji,
Australia,
and
New
all.
Zealand, and the islands there.
Yeah.
Okay. On above the some of the islands are there, Nauru and all those islands. Yeah. I think those all together becomes Oceania. Okay, that is called Oceania. Australia, I mean, French people, they do not consider only Australia as a continent, because there are some island countries there, small, some islands are there which are under French control. That's ruled by French control. Okay, so they don't want to, diplomatically maybe, don't want to call it Australia. So there is a name Oceania. So it is also a very famous name. Now people consider all these different nations together there, Australia, New Zealand, and other small nations there. So you understood, right? These all continents are feminine. Now, what about countries? What about countries? Most countries, there are rules there also, there are exceptions also. But most countries which are ending with E basically in English, in French, ending with the name of the countries, ending with if it is, then most of the time it is feminine. Okay, except there are some exceptions, like there are exceptions like Mexico. Mexico becomes Mexique. Okay, see, Mexique. So all the countries except for few countries only where the name is ending with and that is masculine. Apart from that, all the countries ending with is feminine country. Okay, some will start with voyelle, so you will put L apostrophe there, otherwise you will put la there in those countries which are feminine countries. There are some countries which are masculine also. Okay, there are some countries which are masculine also. Mostly the names doesn't end with a. Okay, so, and there are two countries which are plural also. Any guess which those two will be?
Netherlands is one I can see, and the United States.
And the United States, yes. So Netherlands, as you see with the name Netherlands, which is called lowlands. Okay, so Pays-Bas. Pays means countries, Bas means low, lowland basically. So Netherlands is called les Pays-Bas, and United States is called les États-Unis, the States United. So same name, the United States, les États-Unis. So these two are considered plural countries, okay, but plural name. because the name United States itself isn't considered plurals. That's why French also became plural. So that apart from these two countries, all the countries, rest all countries are either masculine or feminine, no plural there. Then I have listed down the languages here, which languages are spoken in these countries and in French, and then nationality. So nationality is what exactly? Languages are again noun, but nationalities are not noun. What exactly it is grammatically? Nationalities are
Identities.
I-
adjective.
Yeah.
Identity, adjective, it tells the quality or it tells about the persons, about the person, like the person is from where, person is of which origin, right? Nationality
Yes.
is adjective, which tells about the noun, right? Or pronoun. So now, these are, you can try to pronounce these. I'll try to correct you, and then we will further move. Try to pronounce these one first, and then this one. Focus should be on you, so I'll just close this video. Yes, go ahead.
L'Afrique du Sud.
L'Afrique du Sud.
L'Afrique
Du Sud.
du Sud.
Sud. L'Afrique du Sud.
L'Africaans, l'anglais, 11 autres langues. Sud-africain. L'Algérie.
Okay, you didn't ask me question. I was expecting this question. Why there is?
Yeah, E and if it is plural.
No.
Then
E is for making the nationality feminine from masculine.
okay.
So all the nationality which will already have E, there is no need to make it. It will be both masculine, feminine. But wherever there is no E at the end, then those nationalities are only for the masculine one. So for making it feminine one, you have to add E or sometimes NE. So that you have to practice with which one there is E, with which one there is NE. For example, here, Africain becomes Sud-African. Algérie becomes Algérienne. Okay? So similarly, which one?
Andien will become Andion.
Andien becomes
Andien.
Andien. Okay? Andien.
Andien. L'Algérie.
L'Algérie becomes l'Algérienne.
Algerian.
Sorry, l'Algérie remains as it is. Algérien becomes Algérienne. Belge,
Algerian.
Belge.
Brésilien, Brésilienne. Canadien, Canadienne. Chinois, Chinoise.
Chinoise.
Égyptien, Égyptienne. Anglais, Anglaise. Français, Française. Allemand, Allemande. Indien, Indienne. Irlandais, Irlandaise. Italien, Italienne. Japonais, Japonaise. Mexicain, Mexicaine. Marocain, Marocain, Marocaine. Néerlandais, Néerlandaise. Polonais, Polonaise. Portugais, Portugaise. Russe, Sénégalais, Sénégalaise. Espagnol, Espagnol. Means as it is. Suisse, Américain, Américaine. Tunisien, Tunisienne. Suédois, Suédoise.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you guys practice, huh?
Yes. L'Afrique du Sud, l'Africain, l'Anglais, la autre langue. Sud-Africain, Sud-Africain. Sud-Africain, Ken, Sud-Africain. l'Algérie, l'Arabie algérienne, la Belgique, le néerlandais, la France, l'Allemagne, Belgique, le Brésil, le portugais, brésilien, le Canada, les anglais, les français, canadiens, la Chine, le chinois, chinoise, l'Égypte, l'Arabie, égyptien, l'Angleterre, les Anglais, anglais, la France, les Français, françaises, les Allemands, Allemands, Allemandais, les Andes, les Andis, les Anglaises, les 28 langues, Indiens, and Indian, les, le, le Ireland, l'Irlandais, l'anglais,
It's not Ireland, Ireland.
Ireland, okay.
Ireland.
Le, yeah, because it's, yeah, Ireland. L'Italie, l'italien, l'italien, italiane. Le Japon, le japonais, japonaise. Le Mexique, l'espagnol, mexicaine. Le Maroc, le arabe, le berbère, marocain. Les Pays-Bas, les néerlandaises, les néerlandaises. Les Pologne, les polonais, polonaises. Le Portugal, les portugais, portugaises. Les Russie, les Russes, russes. Le Sénégal, les Français, sénégalises. L'Espagne, l'espagnol, Espagne, espagnolaise. Les Suisses, les Français, l'italien, les Allemands, les romanches, Suisses. Les États-Unis, l'anglais, espagnol, américain.
Les États-Unis.
Les États-Unis, l'anglais, l'espagnol, américain, américaine.
Américain, américaine.
Américain, américain.
Américain,
Américain, américaine.
américaine.
La Tunisie, l'Arabe, tunisien, tunisienne. Le Sud, le Sudois, Sudouasie. How do you say that?
Ahab is Ahab, not Ahabe.
Arab,
No
okay.
accent there, right?
Yes.
It's Ahab.
Suédois,
Suédois.
Suédoise. Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Oh, that is a little bit tough, actually.
Practice it. Practice it. Then only, if you will not practice, I will not be able to correct you.
Okay.
Le Irlande, irlandais, l'anglais, irlandaise. L'Irlande,
L'Irlande.
Irlande,
L'Irlande. L'Irlande. L'Irlandais. L'anglais.
l'anglais,
Irlandais. Oh, sorry, Irlandais and Irlandaise. For
irlandaise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Irlande, irlandais, Irlande, l'irlandais, l'anglais, Irlandaise.
Exactly.
Amitabh, how we pronounce Netherlands? Le, le,
Les
pas,
Pays-Bas.
le, ba,
Bas nahi, ba.
le,
Les
okay,
Pays-Bas.
le,
Remember,
ba,
Y is pronounced as E only.
ye,
Pays. Then S is not pronounced at the end. Ba, S is not pronounced at the end. Les Pays-Bas.
le, ba, okay,
Any other?
le, United States also. Les, tas,
Les États-Unis. Les, les États. Les
Les
États-Unis.
États-Unis.
Les
There is a
États-Unis.
liaison here with les and États. Les
Les États-Unis.
États-Unis.
Les
les,
États-Unis.
Then again, there is a with États also. S and U, États-Unis. There's a liaison here also. Liaison, liaison. Les États-Unis.
les,
Okay? Les États-Unis. Clear?
Yes.
yes,
Rest you can practice
us,
more and more. And then if you have further doubts, we will further do it in the next class, right?
okay,
Yes.
What we'll do next further? Now we'll move to other masculine, feminine. So, gender of the nouns. Further. So, we'll move further, defining the rules and all, how you will find out these are masculine or feminine. So, in every language, there are some nouns which are masculine, some nouns are feminine, which can be found out just by the nature or the meaning of the noun. For example, boy, if it means the word or noun means boy, so obviously you can find out the boy is a masculine gender, right? For the common sense. Similar to English, girl will be feminine, son will be masculine, daughter will be feminine, husband will be masculine, wife will be feminine. So this way you have relationships, all the different types of name of the relationships, or father, mother, brother, sister, all these kind of. So all these are definitive kind of obvious masculine and feminines, right? With the meaning of it, you'll find out. So some of it here listed on this slide, you find here, and there are many such nouns. Okay, where it is obvious nouns, obvious masculine and feminine nouns. Getting it? Right? Fils, fille,
yes,
garçon, fille, grand-père, grand-mère,
okay, yeah,
homme, femme, neveu, nièce, oncle, tante, père, mère, prince, princess, roi, reine. Okay? Got it? Okay. So now there are some nouns which are basically doesn't change. The noun doesn't change itself. Noun remains as it is for masculine and feminine. Okay. How you can define it masculine and feminine in a sentence? You will put a masculine or feminine articles before it, and it will define if that noun is masculine or feminine. Right?
yes,
So, for
yeah,
example, artist will remain artist itself, and all of them you will find, most of them, I mean 90% time, what you'll find that noun is already ending with a. Okay. For some, it will not be, like enfant. Enfant is child. So child is defined both masculine and feminine. It cannot be one. Okay. In English also, child is defining both, right? In French also, it is same. Artist, camarade, friend, colleague. So friend, camarade is not separate, but for two, masculine and feminine. But ami without a and with a. So there is masculine and feminine word there. If you want to define. But kamahat, if you're using, then you'll use either for this same word for either of them. Okay. Only thing is that you'll put la or la before it, or mo or ma later on, my friend, if you want to say, for masculine and feminine to define
You could
which
even use
masculine.
and yun, right?
And yun also, yes, you can put
Okay,
articles
yeah.
and yun for masculine and feminine, yes. So that way also it will be defined, yes. So these are the articles which can be put to define the gender of those nouns which are non-changeable, which are common kind of genders. Usually even designations and all, designated kind of officer, let's see, or tourist. So these kind of nouns are also, gender neutral kind of, where you can put articles and then you can define if it is masculine or feminine. In Hindi also you'll find similar kind of definition for masculine, feminine, then again common kind of like designations like similar officer, prime minister, foreigner, all these will be, if you translate in Hindi, those all will be again gender neutral kind. So this you have seen where you'll put articles and then you'll make it masculine or feminine. Then there will be further some rules through which you can find out. Some of them I've tried to list down here. So you will find out some of, not most of the rules that could be found out. I've tried to put it here. So with this you can try to find out if the word of the noun is masculine or feminine by checking the ending of the noun. If the ending of the noun is with this, it will be considered masculine. If ending of the nouns are with these, then it will be considered feminine. Usually in this side, you will find most of them will end with E for sure, and some of them ION and for sure. But this side also you'll find some of them, only few, not some, very few of them with a ending, and there are exceptions also. For example, livre is ending with a, but it is not feminine word, it is a masculine word. Similarly, village and voyage are not a feminine word, even if it ends with a. So there are some words which ends with a, but it is not feminine, but there are very few. But most verb most nouns which has a at the end, it is what? Feminine, right? So
Yes.
now voyage, village has aj ending. So if you find aj ending, not a, aj ending, aj. So aj ending, all word masculine words. Village, voyage, fromage. Fromage means cheese, right? So similarly, many such words with wherever we have a, g, e, and aj. So then it will be considered masculine word. I have earlier explained you about EAU, OU, EU, AU, right?
Complete.
All those are masculine, right?
Yes.
Find here, O means water, shabba, then ku, and similarly many such. O at the AU ending also, you will find all masculine words. Okay, then AL ending. Again, it is not ALE. ALE will be feminine, but AL ending will be masculine. Okay, this I have already covered. I ending, only I, not I plus E. I and E in French, E ending will be again masculine word. ER, IER ending, papier. Okay, these are again masculine. Ion ending, ELLON, ion, portillon. Okay, so This is again masculine. Then all the words with ism, journalism, socialism, capitalism, all these ism words, all these are coming from French to English also. All these words are masculine words. Okay. Similarly, more words, socialement, lancement. So all these more ending word. These are when translated. If you say some of them, more endings are also in English. Ly ending, socially, socialement, politically, politicalement. No, not.
Maintenance.
Sorry.
Okay, that is it.
So, some of them with mo ending will go into, when you translate it, you'll find it li ending in French. So these words, sorry, in English. So these words again, mo ending words are masculine words. Then we have OIR ending or on ending or akl ending, spectacle. Okay, these are again masculine ending nouns. Let's see what are the feminine ending. How do you can identify the feminine ending? So as I said, mostly a ending except some, but what in a ending? If it is ad, fasad, al, ale, capital, ons, shons, enc, ons, then I plus e and magie, et, racket. So here you will find if it is ending with only T, E and T, then it will be masculine. But when it is double TE, double NE, all those are feminine. Okay. IQU, eek, music. So these are feminine. Wah, victoire. Zion, SION, Zion, vers Zion, then Tion, Sion, Tion, all these ION ending mostly will be a feminine one. Okay. So nation, passion, maison, version. Okay, all these are ion ending except for in some cases where like champion is not a feminine. Okay, but SION, TION will be feminine only. Okay, so these are couple of endings, masculine ending, feminine ending. With that you can define if it is masculine or feminine nouns. Okay, getting
Okay.
it?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so then we will move further. There are some nouns which can be changed. Okay, we'll find the list of those nouns which can be changed by just adding extra or adding extra ne or adding extra what? Sometimes le, sometimes double n, so one extra ne, or sometimes one extra e only, or sometimes extra te. Okay, so with that you will be able to find out that, or you can make the masculine noun into feminine noun. Okay, some of them, not all of them can be changed. Okay, for example, here employee. Okay, employee is e accent, so this is masculine. But if it is added with extra e, that will be feminine. Ami, you've already learned. Ami with a is feminine, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead with each of the, you have to practice each of them by writing some nouns and then changing it to feminine side. That's how you'll slowly try to memorize it, and it will come as an obvious way to you. Okay, and or as a practice, as a naturally it will come. Naturally, you'll be able to memorize them and you'll be able to apply them, right?
Yes, okay.
Getting it? So practice all of them like this, and you already have these three, these three uh, different three types of explanations. One was obvious ones, where you by the meaning of it you will be able to know. There were some which doesn't change, which will just you can define it by putting an article there. Then there are some where you have endings. By that you can define if it is masculine or feminine. And there are some where you change the endings to make it from masculine to feminine. So these are the major rules how you can find out gender of nouns, or you can change the gender of nouns. And this in case of nationality also, you'll find that you can change it by adding some of it. Okay, for example, most of them in nationality, you'll add NE or TE extra and then it will be changed, or just E extra and it will be changed to feminine. In some of them, some of the genders, some of the adjectives, like for example, colors and all, there also you can change some of the adjectives where heights and all or something like that is there, like fat is there or thin is there. In those cases also, you'll be able to change it to feminine, like grow becomes gross. So we will do lots of practice. Right now you do it with nouns, and then we'll do also with adjectives from the books. And then we'll do lots of exercises. So I've just defined the rule there. We will do more of practice, and then you'll be able to memorize it and you'll be able to start using it well in the sentences, right?
Yes.
Today's class will end it here. Then what we will do further lesson the next week, and we will go and we will learn how to make singular to plural of the nouns, how to make singular to plural of the nouns, and then also how to make, we'll start using them. Also you will use for adjectives also, how to make in the singular form and in the plural form with the nouns, right? Adjectives will always agree with the gender of noun or similarity plurality of the nouns, because it goes with the nouns, right?
Yes.
So that way it will be. So what is the homework? That 5 words every day homework will remain continuous. Second thing is that you have lots of things to revise now. You can practice lots of exercises from the books, okay, on putting articles before it in the sentence, small sentences. Now you know. You can every day try to write 10 sentences in which you will be basically making list those nouns that you have made list of. You can start using them along with the articles and tell them this is this is that, like that. Okay? This is what you can do as a homework till we meet in the next class.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Any doubt as of now in today's class? Anything?
No.
Okay, no problem. Then see you in the next class. I'll stop the recording.